Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a close look at a piece of equipment that's basically been taking home offices by storm, the Urevo 2-in-1 Under Desk Treadmill. Now, if you've been scouring the internet in the US or the UK for a way to actually get some steps in while, clearing out your endless inbox, you've almost certainly seen this compact little workout solution popping up everywhere. It promises to seamlessly blend fitness right into your workday, but we have to ask, does it actually deliver on that promise?
Okay, let's dive into this, because our central question today is pretty simple. Is this machine a genuine, life-changing productivity hack, or is it just destined to become an expensive clothes rack in the corner of your bedroom? We all want to stay active without losing precious hours in our day, right? But we really need to figure out if this specific machine helps you achieve that, or if it's packed with hidden catches that those glowing sponsored reviews online conveniently forget to mention.
So here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. We'll start with productivity hack or clothes rack, then move on to real-world performance. After that, we'll slice right through the marketing fluff and get into the hidden deal breakers. And finally, we'll wrap up with the final verdict.
All right, Section 1, productivity hack or clothes rack. Let's get straight to the bottom line. The bottom line here is that this treadmill is truly best for a very specific type of person. We're talking about home office workers who are under 6 feet tall, just looking to casually hit that 10,000 step goal. Let me be clear right up front, if you are a serious runner looking to train hard indoors, this is absolutely not the machine for you. And this walking mode we're looking at is exactly what it's built for. With the handlebar folded flat down, the machine sits in a low-speed setup, capping out at a smooth 3.8 to 4.0 miles per hour. It slides beautifully right under a standing desk, making it practically perfect for getting some light, consistent movement while you're typing away or reading emails.
Let's move to and see how this built, because lifting that handlebar is where the 2-in-1 name actually comes from. When you raise the bar, you physically unlock running mode. Now, depending on the exact version of the Urevo you buy, this pushes the top speeds up to 6.2 or even 7.6 miles per hour, so you can step away from the desk, grab onto the handrail, and get a noticeably higher speed workout in.
But we really need to contrast these two modes directly, because the auditory experience is completely night and day. The motor is rated at around 2.25 to 2.5 horsepower. During walking mode, it produces this very quiet, low hum. Honestly, you can easily take Zoom calls without anyone even knowing you're walking. But switch over to running mode and crank it up to, say, a 5-mile-per-hour jog, that motor noise is suddenly entirely overpowered by the loud thud of your feet hitting the deck. Oh, and keep in mind for both modes, there is zero incline, none at all. You are on perfectly flat ground the entire time.
Moving right along to Section 2, real-world performance. Let's talk about the physical feel and build quality.
So physically, the whole frame is surprisingly lightweight. It comes in at about 50 to 60 pounds, and it does have wheels on the front. Now, the marketing materials say that makes it super portable, but realistically, those front wheels are actually pretty awkward if you're trying to drag it over thick carpet. Hard floors are a total breeze, but carpet is tough. More importantly though, please pay attention to this narrow belt alert. The actual walking deck is only 15 to 17 inches wide. If you naturally have a wider gait, or if you're someone who tends to sort of drift side to side while you walk and type, you are going to feel incredibly boxed in on this machine.
Now, as for ease of use, the setup is practically non-existent right out of the box. You literally just pull it out and plug it in. But that little remote control sitting on the handrail, that is your absolute lifeline. Because there are zero physical buttons on the base of the treadmill itself, you have to use this remote to start, to adjust your speeds, and most importantly, to stop the machine quickly in emergency. Whatever you do, do not lose that remote.
All right, Section 3, hidden deal breakers. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the buyer warnings that those sponsored reviews definitely won't tell you.
5 foot 10 inches and 230 pounds. The official marketing specs claim this machine has a 265-pound weight limit, but real-world testing tells a completely different story. If you are over 5 foot 10, or if you weigh over 230 pounds, you are going to feel totally cramped. And worse, you will likely feel the belt physically stutter underneath you when your foot lands. The motor just really struggles when it gets near that upper limit.
Let's break down the big 3 deal breakers you absolutely need to know. First, building on those physical limits we just talked about, is the tall person problem. The deck is only 42 inches long. If you have a long stride, you might accidentally step right off the front or the back edge while you're working, which is sketchy. Second, maintenance is mandatory. This is not a set-it-and-forget-it appliance. You absolutely must lubricate the belt every few months. If you skip this, the motor will overheat and burn out. In fact, that's literally the #1 cause of negative reviews online for this thing. And third, power consumption. If you live in an older house and try to run this at high speeds on the exact same electrical circuit as a heavy-duty PC setup, there's a very real chance you might trip a breaker.
Which brings us to Section 4, the final verdict. Let's weigh the good against the bad.
Looking at the pros and cons. On the pro side, the Urevo is incredibly affordable compared to a traditional treadmill. It is beautifully compact, sliding right under your standing desk or even under your sofa, and that dual-mode folding handlebar feature makes it highly versatile. But you have to look at the con side. The side rails are made of flimsy plastic, meaning you really shouldn't stand on them while the belt is moving to take a break. Also, there is no pause function. If you have to hop off to answer the front door, your workout stats completely reset to 0, which is super frustrating. And finally, as we touched on earlier, running mode is really just a fast jog. The machine simply isn't stable enough for an all-out high-speed sprint.
So who exactly is the ideal user for this? It's the multitasker. This is perfectly defined as the work-from-home employee who has a standing desk and is seeking low-impact daily movement. If you find it hard to step outside for a walk during a crazy workday, this is a total game changer. But again, to be explicitly clear and save you some major frustration, serious runners, stay away. The shock absorption is just not designed to handle a daily 5-mile pounding. You need a heavy-duty or an XL version for that kind of repetitive impact.
So the crucial point is this. Based on the price-to-performance ratio, I'm giving this a consider. It isn't a flawless piece of gym-quality equipment. No way. But if you can snag this on sale, which honestly happens pretty frequently online, it is a fantastic value-for-money entry point into the Under Desk Treadmill lifestyle. It gets the job done for the average person just looking to burn a few extra calories while answering emails.
I'll leave you with this final provocative question. Is burning a few extra calories worth the extra daily maintenance? You really have to weigh the incredible convenience of walking while you work against the narrow deck, the annoying lack of a pause button, and the absolute requirement to lubricate the belt so the motor doesn't prematurely burn out. Take a hard look at your own remote work lifestyle. Consider those trade-offs carefully and decide if this specific compact treadmill is the right fit for your home office setup. Thanks so much for